Okay, good morning. I know I look a fright, and I thought it would be really cool if we could spend the day together. So I have just rolled out of bed. I have thrown on my workout outfit, thrown on some deodorant, put a headband on, and I'm about to head to the gym. I need to be in my car by 5:30 to get to the gym by 6:15. So I can't do a lot of chatting this morning, but I just want to welcome you to the video. My name is Tamika, and let's spend the day together. So let's get started. I'm going to grab my cup of coffee, put my sneakers on, and head out the door, and we'll chat on the way to the gym. We'll get caught up then. On the road. Alright, so I have made it to the gym in record time. So I have 6 minutes to just have a quick chat with you. Oh my gosh, my under eye bags. I am so tired. But so please forgive the way that I look because it is a gym day. And like I said, I just rolled out of bed. But yeah, so I am headed to Orangetheory. So about 4 days a week, I go to Orangetheory. So yesterday I was in class and we did a 23-minute run. So I think that's why I'm a little bit tired today. So I'm not looking forward to today's workout, but it helps me. I get those endorphins. I always feel better after, like most. I dread going in, but I love coming out. So I think that is one of the best things. So wish me luck today. I'm going to give it a couple minutes before I go in so that I can have it cleared out. I'll show you a little bit of what the gym inside looks like. I'm definitely someone who is an advocate for OT. I love it, and I'm always trying to get people to go with me all the time. My husband said that he would come to OT for my birthday, which is in 2 weeks, and he fractured his foot. I think he did that on purpose so he didn't have to go to OT with me. Do you think he did that on purpose? But yeah, let me go in now. I am done with my workout. Do I feel better? Do I feel the endorphins? I think so, but I love that it's light out. You go into the gym, it's dark, you come out, it's light. That is telling me spring, it's on its way, and I'm super excited for it. So let me head into the office. Next step in my morning, now the office. Whew. Here I am. I am in my office bathroom. There's a shower. So after I work out, I rush to work. I quickly take a shower and I get ready for my day. So I've already used my Proactive in the shower. I don't have the Proactive toner, but I do have the Repair. I'm gonna put on my face. My face has been very, very active. I had kind of stopped using my Proactive, but I have brought it back to help me out. I also am trying to grow out my eyebrows, so I've been using some Jamaican castor oil on my eyebrows. I also heard that it was good for under eye bags and dark circles, so So I like to put the castor oil all around here before I kind of get started with my makeup for the day. So I have lotioned up. So I will just walk you through like what I do as far as skincare in the morning when I'm working. So I keep it very, very simple, as hopefully you know. But let me get on my t-shirt. Right. And I like this routine because I have to move very, very quickly. I only give myself around 10 minutes to get ready in the morning. So I have my little pack of what I bring every time. And of course, the first thing I like to do is moisturize. And this is the Everyday Lotion by Supergoop. And as I'm doing my project pan, this is definitely something that I'm just trying to get through. It's okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it, but it's a good enough moisturizer. Oops, I try not to my eyebrow. So I moisturize my face. I also have been using the fragrance, is the Clean Reserve Skin. That's been my travel fragrance as of late, so do that. And then as I let the moisturizer kind of moisturize, just to combat these dark circles, I have been using a little under eye concealer right here. Not too much, but just enough just to give me some light coverage. I just like to pat it in. And like I say, I work pretty quickly when I work because I don't have a lot of time between when I get here and when I have to work. And I think I have an early morning meeting that I need to get into. This is my Miliani Hydration Skin Tint. I love a skin tint. I typically do not wear foundation, just a skin tint. This is in the 310. I feel like they've stopped making it. I went into Walgreens to see if they had any in there, because that's where I typically buy it, and there weren't any. So I think they've stopped producing them. I just kind of put it on there, and I can't remember if I put on deodorant. No. Let's reapply or first apply. I don't remember applying deodorant. So next is eyeliner. Just trying to lightly apply it. This is Thrive. They are one of my favorite brands. I'm pretty much a loyalist to the Thrive brand. And this is a Thrive mascara in brown. I'm trying to move away from black mascara. I'm trying to just keep my look more subtle, more natural. So I thought that that would be best achieved with a brown mascara, but still keeping the black eyeliner. Even though I like a brown eyeliner, just because my makeup is so minimal, I do like to have a little bit of something. This here is another story. I had a pretty hard workout this morning. I did a lot of sweating. Even though I wear that headband, I think that headband does nothing. I need to test the theory of doing my hair with the headband and doing my hair without the headband. Because I don't think the headband matters. And a lot of things I just keep here in my work locker. Mainly the hair care things. Like I keep a flat iron, I keep some towels, I keep an extra pair of underwear. All those things I keep extra of here, just in case I need it. I don't do too, as you can see, I hardly do anything. And it's mainly because it's sweaty. Because my curls in this hair, which I really love, this hair, we don't have to do too much, which is nice. I'm gonna put some. This is the Amika Shield Anti-Humidity Spray. I need some of that today, just to kind of calm down. I have been a little obsessed with blush these days. I used to never put blush on, but I think because again, my makeup is so minimal, and I just feel like a little bit of blush goes a long way, just to kind of rosy up my cheeks a little bit. Hopefully you can see the difference there. And then Thrive has this chocolate colored pencil. I think this can be used for everything. I think it can be used for lips. It can be used for brow. I've been using it on my lips. And it's kind of like a lipstick. And then putting a little lip gloss over it. Yeah. Alrighty, so I need to throw everything back into the bag. All my things I need to go back in the locker. Right. So I am finalizing my look for today, or my outfit for work today. I thought I forgot my jewelry, but I did not. So I put my traditional jewelry on, my watch, my Huggies that I always wear. I feel like I need to find a new earring style for 2026. I wore Huggies all of 2025, so I like to put an extra ring with my Aura ring. And because I am rolling up my sleeves today, I just want to have a little bracelet, and I am doing mixed metal look today. Right. Spray again. I'm sorry, I keep spraying this because I really like it. My coworkers are gonna be like, So my fit today are some black slacks from Old Navy, a blue button-up shirt. I just put a black t-shirt underneath, and I'm wearing my loafers. Very traditional office wear today. I'm using this as my goal to drink more water throughout the day. I'm trying to at least drink 32 ounces. I've really been struggling with drinking water, so I'm going to use this. Yes, water throughout the busy day. So it is lunchtime. I just put my lunch in the microwave. I have some leftovers from last night, so I will pick this up so we can have a lunch chat. All right, so it is lunchtime, and I have leftovers today from our dinner last night. If you can see it, I have the leftover beef and broccoli. So I'm about to chow down. So I try and eat lunch a little bit before noon, just because I do intermittent fasting. I am usually hungry. During our team meeting today, I did have half a donut. So I am going to go back and eat that other half, but I wanted to wait until I had some protein in my system before I went back and ate some carbs, the other half of my donut. But yeah, about to eat my very good lunch, and this is actually going to be a working lunch for me. I was out of the office for part of last week, so I do have a lot of work to catch up on. So I want to do that today, and I will be using my lunchtime to do that. I wanted to step out and run an errand. Today I have some pants that need to be hemmed, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do that. But if I do, I will definitely take you along with me, but not too sure. Not too sure. But so before this gets cold, I am going to eat this, and I'll be able to run an errand today. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. So I've started packing up my bag to start bringing my stuff home. Tomorrow I am working at a site location, so I need to make sure that I have all my stuff to be able to work remotely, but not work remotely from home. So it's been a full day. I did not drink all of my water as planned, but I'm going to try and drink as much as possible. I was hoping to finish this whole thing by the end of today. I did not. I got so focused with work. I forgot to drink my water, which tends to be the issue. It takes me about an hour and a half, sometimes almost 2 hours to get home in the evening. So I am in for a long journey. So I may be chatting with you just to help the time go by much faster on my way home. So I will see you shortly. Good night. To look at the road, so I may not be able to look at you directly. It takes me about 2 hours to get home, so my rides are pretty uneventful. So I am currently listening to an Audible book. I am listening to the book called Kindred. It is for a book club that I am involved with, so I am actually enjoying it thus far. It is more on the historical sci-fi is what I would call it, or I don't want to call it fantasy because the realities of the book are not fantasy, but the way that it addresses history, American history, is more on the science fiction component. There's some time travel, things like that in the book. So I am enjoying it. I've heard of this book for many, many years. So it's actually nice that one of the book club members chose this book because I'm finally getting an opportunity to read it. I know there's been a TV series, I believe, and maybe a movie about it, which I would try and watch after I finish the book. So I am probably halfway through it. So my commute in the morning and my commute home are kind of when I listen to the audibles, and it also gives me an opportunity to get caught up on podcasts. I used to listen to music. I don't listen to music as much anymore in the car. I used to, but I do use this opportunity to try and do something productive, like listen to a book. But yeah, I will say that this commute is long and challenging. This has me getting home at 7 p.m. So it does make during the week a little bit challenging. So when I get home around 7, it's eat dinner, put my pajamas on, and try to be in bed by 9 because I do it all over again. I wake up at 5, I go to the gym, kind of all those things all over again. So yeah, so I have an hour and 20 minutes to go. So I am going to turn on my Audible and I will see you in the later part of the journey. You know what, before I go, I do want to say that I am so excited that it is light out. Look at it is light out. A lot of days when I'm leaving work, it is so dark. So I am just so thankful that spring is on its way and it is not pitch dark out. It'll be dark by the time I get home, but it's not dark now. So that makes me actually feel very positive about my journey this evening. But I will see you at the tail end of my ride. These back roads. As I am continuing to drive home, it got me thinking, and I was like, you know what? I have some folks here that I can ask. I was just wondering if you are also a person that does a long commute. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let's get to some. We had a lot of snow, and it has so messed up all of the roads. There are so many potholes. So excuse me as we try and navigate potholes. But like I was saying, if you are a person who has a long commute or even has a short commute, I'm just wondering, what are some of the things that you do to occupy your time? Just out of curiosity, I've been listening to Audible. Sometimes I do a podcast. But what are some of the things that you're doing? Do you do some of the same things? And if you are listening to a podcast or Audible, like, what are some suggestions? Because oftentimes I run out of, especially podcasts to listen to. Typically I have a book because of book club to listen to, but any books or any podcasts or anything like that, I would be very curious to know what you are listening to. And I want to do a shameless plug. I have a podcast. It is called Seasoned and Unbothered, and it's with one of my best friends, and we discuss things from a perspective as two women in midlife. So if you're looking for a podcast, that may be something that you're interested in. And we just have a good time. We chat and we laugh, and we definitely like to treat it as if you are on a FaceTime conversation with us, because we just wanted to mirror the conversations that she and I have a lot together. So, but yeah, please, in the comment section below, if you can please give me some suggestions of podcasts or books that you are listening to. And as you can see, you probably can't, I don't know if you can see from the windows, the sun is starting to set. It is starting to get a little bit darker outside, but I have another 40 minutes to go. All right, I have just pulled in to my house. It is, I think, 6:48 or so at night. All right, so let's get in here and let's unwind a little bit and get ready for tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I cooked this amazing meal in like 5 seconds flat. Let's go check out this amazing meal that I cooked after being in the car for 2 hours. I baked a chicken, and I made pasta. It looks like there's some Cajun pasta. I whipped it up in like 5 seconds flat. So I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna wash my hands and eat. Did you eat, babe? Oh, and I made asparagus. Where is it? I made asparagus as well. Look at that. Look at that. I'm pretty amazing, if I say so myself. Pretty amazing. Get caught up on any of the shows. I was thinking today that I was like, I bet he's watching Fallout. I was like, you can use this time to get caught up on the shows.